The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Heidi Ventuso. What's up? You've been...
Two things.
Yeah, of course.
First, I didn't know I was doing the podcast with Trent Reznor this
Why do you say this?
Because you look just like him.
Well,
It's
he's
insane.
old. I guess we're both old.
Oh,
And
he's not-
I have more gray than he does, and he's like 12 or 14 years older than me.
How old is he? He's my age? No, he's older than me.
I believe he's 56.
Oh,
I believe he's 56 years old.
interesting.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going no hat today. You know why?
Yeah, looks good.
Because I don't want to wear a hat.
Nice.
I think of that.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. And is that all you're going to say?
No. I just remembered yesterday. I have no parking at my place, so it's very like at a certain time of night, day, like about 5 o'clock. It's like the Squid Games, like you are, or like the Hunger Games.
All Koreans? Oh.
You have to like find a spot, and it's like you have to get there, and
I did not miss that.
Woo! So yesterday, I just remembered this. I found a really good spot, and I was like, oh, cool. And I like drove up a little bit, put on my blinker, started to back up, and all of a sudden I hear, and this guy I looked over, and he went past in a Volt, one of those Volt, and I realized
Wait a minute.
he was parked. He must have been coming the opposite way, saw the spot, had pulled into a driveway, and then I had passed by the driveway, but I saw the spot. But I didn't know I thought he was just coming out of the house, but I didn't even see him. So whose fault is that?
Wait a minute. First of all, I have a problem with your story.
Why?
I have a problem with your story. I think you're making it up. And I'm going to tell you why.
No, I didn't. I swear to God.
Okay, I think you're making it up because, listen,
But I drove away.
a Chevy Volt,
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
What's a Volt? Is it?
it's electric.
It's electric,
And that doesn't
yeah.
go... Rah, rah.
No, he did his like wheels, like squeal.
Oh,
them.
okay.
Yeah,
All right. Okay.
not-
Truth back on.
Not like a cool car, like
Okay.
a
V8
exactly
Mustang.
like a real.
It was more of a
car.
meow, meow.
Or
Okay.
it was like he was
Got it.
like a pissed off sounding.
He was trying to steal a spot from you.
But no, I think he saw it, and it's desperate times.
Yeah.
But I was backing up, and I all came together, and then I saw him go around, because you go around and round and round and round.
Yep.
And I was like, oh shit. And then I realized, and then you know what I did?
Tell me.
I left the spot because I was scared that he was gonna do something to my car. So I left the fucking spot.
And you haven't seen your car since. You Ubered here. You left your car in the middle of the street.
I left at 9.
That's funny shit.
Just remembered that.
It's funny. Fear of retribution. You gave up your spot.
enough.
It's probably still empty to this day. Good news. If you follow last week, this whole podcast studio setup was basically lost by JetBlue, but it has been returned. So I was in the studio with Jane's Addiction on Friday, and it had been. I lost my bag Monday night is when I got back home. So for 3 days, I was just like getting an email every day saying like, still looking. So Friday, I was like, I'm getting concerned. I'm getting really irritated. I mean, I punched the wall last week. I'm healing up my knuckle. So I decided I'm gonna call them and give them a piece of the old Dan mind. Okay. So I called them. I'm very kind on the phone. I'm nice to customer service people. They didn't lose my bag. They don't want to. The nicer you are, what is it? You catch more flies with honey? Mm-hmm. Is that what it is? Than vinegar. And I hate vinegar.
Yeah.
Ask Nicholas. So I called and I said, I need this stuff for work. I haven't been able to do my job this week. Like, what's up? What's up with my stuff? And the guy's like, well, let's go over all the details again. And he goes, well, we know it didn't get on a plane because it hasn't been checked anywhere else. Can just let's go over the description of your bag again. And he's like, is it regular luggage? I said, no, it's a Pelican case. He goes, okay. I already see an issue here. It's like, what? He goes, well, whoever took this report listed it like we have a number system. So regular luggage, like a normal suitcase, would be like number 1, and then camera equipment would be like number 4, and skis are number 7. So everything has a category. He goes, already I feel like they put a Pelican case, they listed it as regular luggage. So if they're looking for it, it's in a different spot than
What's a Pelican case?
like a hard case, like you put like camera gear in, or like the whole thing is like a hard shell case. Okay. And long story short, after I got off the phone, I got a call 20 minutes later. We found your thing. We found your bag, and it'll be on the next flight to Burbank. So that was Friday. So I didn't hear anything Saturday. I didn't hear anything for most of Sunday. And then I called Burbank. I called JetBlue again. They said, well, we think it's a Burbank. Did no one let you know that your bag was there?
Oh, man.
I said, no one let me know. And it was a lot of hoops, but finally it's back. I feel comfortable again. Everything seems to be working smooth, right? Great.
Nice.
So and it all happened because you rubbed the arm.
It was that
arm.
day.
You picked up the broken arm
Yeah.
of the terrifying clown.
Good job.
Wow.
So
Good job, clown.
thanks for that.
Have our viewers seen this clown?
What's that?
Have our viewers seen this clown?
I believe so. Well, I think when I got the gift initially, we definitely held it up.
It's pretty special.
Yeah.
Can you hand me the arm, Heidi? I want to see the arm.
And he's German.
Obviously,
But he loves America.
he's a German who loves America.
Yeah, he comes
American
to
dream.
play his. I think what is that? A little ukulele?
I think it's a trumpet. Isn't this like a trumpet
violin?
case or something?
I don't know.
I think more violin
Yeah.
vibes.
Or it could be like a suitcase full of dildos. You really never know, if we're being honest. We don't know that. German, it's probably full of scat. It's full of feek.
No, he smokes because if you open that up, you put the incense in there and then the smoke comes out.
True.
We should try that.
We should try it. But we need the cone incense, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I put some Palo Santo in here for you. You smell it?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been wild times around here, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, all that's going on in the world and in our lives. And you may have a trip coming up, possibly? Maybe?
Possibly.
Okay.
It's just stressful.
Life.
I don't. I deal with big things, like stress-wise.
Yeah.
I think I deal with those okay, and then the little detail things, and then I'm like, it's never mind. It's fine. Fuck it. My life is it's fine. We're gonna do anything anyhow. I gotta stay here.
There's a saying that says,
So
"Don't
stupid.
sweat the
I'm
small
like-
stuff."
Right, and I'm like a 12. I think even my niece would. No, I'm probably like my niece. Like yeah.
It sounds like teenage stuff.
Yeah,
a little
it sounds
bit.
like a 10-year-old stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't deal with. I don't know what it is.
Has this always been an issue for you, sweating small stuff?
Oh
That's cool. I don't know.
no, not so much sweating the small stuff. I just don't. I'm overwhelmed easily. I think it's an ADHD thing too.
Understood.
Like a big. I think that's what it is.
Sometimes
do you have ADHD?
not diagnosed,
No.
but I think I do. Yeah.
Sometimes you wake up and it's just like you're just like,
Son of a bitch. 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 Son of a bitch.
Wait, who's laughing?
Is it
I think
Katie?
that's. So you know what's funny? I haven't heard this with headphones on, and I hear fucking creepy
I
Katie
hear Katie.
snortling about in the back.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah. By the way,
yeah.
that's snortling. That word, I think it's called snortling.
Snortling.
I think that's the word because watching Beavis and Butthead on tour, At one point, we watched it with captions on, and the sound that Beavis makes, they put it in parentheses, snortling.
Do you know I can't watch anything now without the
Oh, no.
subtitles?
No, it happens.
What happens?
It happens to a lot of people.
I don't understand why.
Well,
have a few
is it
friends.
it's your hearing? Or are you watching English? Are you watching Game of Thrones?
I'm watching all that stuff.
Everything
Like,
captions all the time.
yeah, like English things. Well,
Happens.
it started with
English is a
Love
tough
Island.
language.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're like, I'm like, who do they call her? What did they just
Yeah.
call her a bird? What are they saying? Like,
They used a lot of words that I wasn't super clear on.
yeah.
You watch Love Island?
I watched the first season obsessively when I was staying in Santa Monica that summer.
Oh, right.
It was
So good.
and I can't watch
That's
it ever
that's when
again.
we're
but
on our break.
It was probably
Yeah, it
like
was
the
on
best
our break.
episode too.
When we're on
it
our
was
break.
fucking awesome.
So good. There's like 50 episodes too.
yeah. I kept
Um,
going.
Let's move on from this horrible topic and go back to some more Gary stuff. Gary has a story that he wants you guys to hear about.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Super.
One time, I was assigned to VA bases in
What?
Assigned to
Roseburg, Oregon,
bases.
a VAMC. And the medicine I was on was making sure I couldn't feel anything in my groin. And he knew that, this nurse. He said he looked up my files and found out I worked in the Criminal Intelligence Division of the United States Army Reserve. And I was Secret Service.
How about subtitles?
And he looked at me in the morning, said, "Oh, I lost that love and feeling. Whoa, whoa, that love and feeling." I hated that guy.
Things are going good for the Gare Bear.
Holy shit.
I hated
Why does
that
he
guy.
sound like that? What
Well,
is
which
what
part?
is in there?
Just phlegm and like juices from Katie's cooch, crumbs, all kinds of cream from people's holes.
Can we just talk about people
A lot of
with
hole cream.
people with bad
Feek.
breath?
Oh,
Do you know how? Okay, look at this. Oh, I can't zoom in. Look at his bottom. Look at his bottom mouth gum area. How much to put your nose right by and just go?
No, I'm good.
The rot in there.
There is a person that I don't know what to say because people
Listen, we all
listen to
have.
this.
If
Yeah.
if all of us have like, who's the one person with the breath in your life? We all have the one thing that pops in your mind.
there is
I have two.
there,
You
there
have
are-
one.
There are
I know
two
yours.
people that I actually work with,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Don't give any more information. But we don't have to say if they're guys or girls. We'll call them
so
they.
It's really bad. Like it's.
See, there's sometimes where breath is like, it's like, oh, there's some food in there or something, or
Yeah.
you ate something weird.
garlicky.
But then
maybe
there's the
some-
guttural breath, where it's like
Yeah.
this is coming from like between your toes, all the way up through your horrible body, through your shit where the shit is,
so much of the shit.
all
right
up
places.
into like where all the cream is from all breathing all this LA air. And
Or you know how when you
cream.
floss, you're like floss,
When you
and there's
fling?
that one piece of meat that maybe has been in there since the afternoon, and you're like,
but you like to smell it.
oh, of course you smell
Yeah,
it because
I
you're
hold
like,
it- Oh.
or because you're like you do it and you're like, what, like like everyone,
Of course.
anyone who says they don't is lying.
Liars.
I actually just learned
Liars.
that was a thing through Dan. I was like, my breath smells. He's like, just floss. I'm like, what? And it was magical to me, and I smelled the floss.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
guess maybe because historically I've not been a big flosser, so I haven't experienced.
I thought you were a big flosser.
No, I'm not. I have such great teeth. The dentist always said, "I know I'm not supposed to tell you this, but you can keep doing what you're doing."
And you also don't have
Cheap
bad
holes.
breath.
No,
Neither do you. You don't have bad breath either.
No, not
I don't?
consistently.
No,
but it
never.
happens.
Never. Yeah, I mean,
Really?
it happens sometimes, but
Yeah.
I'm scared sometimes now because I haven't gotten my teeth cleaned in a long time. I need to go.
do you have a dentist? We'll give you ours. We love them.
We love
Really?
We
Yep.
love them.
Okay.
Love,
Yep.
love.
And we go every 6 months.
Yeah, I need to go soon.
I got in there. If I hadn't been to the dentist in like 14 or 15 years, 12 years or something. I went in and they're like, oh, okay, well, we have a lot of work to do.
You have as many
I think
cavities.
I had like 15 or 17 cavities. Like we're gonna start. We're gonna get these under control.
And are they good with like? Do they have gas that you can like breathe in when they?
I
do
mean,
stuff?
they
I'm
do have
always-
gas. I've never had gas. They just give me the Novocaine.
We've sent people who have like a legit
Deep
fear
and
of
they're fine.
dentists, like, and they love them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And are they expensive?
I don't. We have
insurance.
dental insurance, but
Oh, okay.
I think they do plans, but I'm not
Okay.
positive.
And they
but
really
they're
work with you on finances.
anyway. This
Oh,
is not great radio,
perfect.
but we have people for you.
That's
Yeah.
like
If anyone's
Yeah.
in LA, holler at us. We'll recommend.
Anyway,
But yeah, like that's it. So this person the other day, I just was. It like hits you and it won't leave you for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm walking around. I'm just like. Like you have to shake it off, and I'm like,
I swear that I've had people's breath that gets stuck in my clothes. You're like, oh, what rancid.
but like, well, how is the other
I
person's
think it's
person that they're with? Do they not like say, "Hey, my
Well,
love," like?
I think because people get used to their own breath, right, and their own like body odor. I wonder if mates also get used to it, or if they might. I mean,
But like, I
They
feel like
also
there's
might have it
something
too.
wrong. Like,
Yeah, there
there's
is.
something wrong.
There
like,
is.
You need to go
There
get
is.
like your appendix checked or
I'll
something.
tell you, I
Maybe
have a friend who
your gallbladder's
probably
about to burst.
may have gone 10, 15 years without brushing his teeth, and I'm not even kidding. So, Heidi,
Stop it.
when he would open his mouth or smile, it looked like a bunch of wet bread all in between his teeth.
Oh, stop!
I swear to God. When we would
No.
drive, we would get in the car
No.
and drive,
No.
and his breath would just bounce off the windshield into my mouth. So I was like a dog without window, it's not you. I'm just checking out the wind. It was
Why wouldn't he brush his teeth?
he might have had sensitive teeth. He might have just not cared. He might have been a
Never
psychopath.
asked.
Yeah. I don't remember the answers, but I was, you should maybe like
How young were
brush
you?
or eat all the gum. I mean, this is somewhat modern day.
What?
This is modern day.
Like modern day? Like 10
n-
years ago?
Modern day, like nowish.
I'm gonna throw up a little bit.
I haven't seen this person in a bit, but this is someone this is a good friend.
Did they have a significant other that
Uh-huh.
they like?
And has had others consistently throughout the
That they
early
put
times
their,
and
that
modern
they put
day,
Their like
up through modern day.
they put their
Tongues on the wet
in
bread.
their
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
and I can see it too. I can see like the
Bread and butter.
holy shit.
Yeah. So breath is it's pretty interesting.
Wow.
Yep. And I think Gary and Katie probably have to deal with this quite a bit. And I'm not trying to pass judgment, but I'm gonna pass a little judgment. Remember this picture I sent you and Throb? The picture of Katie? And it's the headline is Katie sometimes goes by Ku Klux Katie. Isn't she a dream? I love her so much and I'm very proud of her.
I don't remember this at all. Ku Klux Katie?
Ku Klux Katie.
Why would she go by that?
I feel like it has to do with black people, but I don't know.
Awful person.
But she's wearing a lacrosse shirt, holding a cigarette in their
That's
kitchen.
not a good representation of Wisconsin.
God.
Is it not?
The Great White North.
But why would he? The Great White Power North. Katie sometimes goes by Ku Klux Katie. Isn't she a dream?
That's not real nice.
It's not great.
Can we talk about Richard Simmons? Do you know who he is? Remember him?
Yeah, I heard about this guy. Richard. Yeah, of course.
I
took
mean,
an
a lot of people
aerobics-
haven't.
I took an
Who?
aerobics class with him.
You
when I
did?
first
She
moved
did.
here.
She did.
It was
Sweat
epic.
to the oldies?
It was epic.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 days ago,
Is he still missing?
2 days ago, he
Okay.
wrote on his Facebook. Okay, so where I'm going with this is
This has been a years-long thing. Give us a little backstory as to what's been going on.
So he's
with-
not missing anymore. He's like on Facebook. He's tweeting. He's twitting. He's Xing. Whatever it's
Is he,
called
though?
anymore. Yeah. So, or I don't know.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Could be his
So
captor.
okay. So this is what I'm talking about. Like the whole like Kate Middleton thing. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know
I
what
don't
was
know
happening.
Kate Middleton either.
Kate Middleton.
I know
the
she is
cl-
sort of. Is she
Princess of Wales or whatever is the whole like the whole picture thing.
is she sweating to the oldies?
No. Do you know about this thing that's happening? Do you know who Kate Middleton is?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
But what's
so,
up?
like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, it showed. So, like 2 months ago, she had an operation. It said she had it was for her stomach or whatever, which maybe
Stomach
she had,
transplant?
Maybe she had a hysterectomy. Maybe she had something for an eating disorder. We don't know. We shouldn't know. It's none of our business. But she's royal family, and someone made a good point too. Like they pay her, but they.
Well, if you're royalty, you get
Exactly.
a royal allowance,
Right.
which is like, well, probably millions of dollars a
right,
year.
and so the people should know what's going on. Like, hey, where is our lady or whatever? I don't really know a lot, so please don't come back at me with
English,
this.
who gives a
please.
fuck?
So I didn't know much, and last night I was reading up on this. But so this picture came out because she's been missing. She hasn't been out in pictures. She hasn't been with her family or whatever. So people are like, where is she? What's happened to Kate Middleton? Blah, blah, blah. So there was a picture posted 2 weeks ago, a week ago or whatever. And somehow somebody that had fucking time on their hands did it. Oh no, that distracts me so much. And they did it.
It's mystery music.
I can't believe we don't know about this. And they... my ADD is so bad.
I'm trying to score the fucking show. You gotta learn to talk through it.
But they took it and they showed that it was her face was superimposed with her kids. So it's not a real picture.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh my God.
Okay,
So
so
it's not a real picture.
is this the family photo thing?
Yes. So it's not.
We know
it
for
was
sure it's doctored?
For sure.
For sure.
For positive.
This isn't like
nope,
goofy
For sure. They made
Reddit
and
post.
so they've come out with a thing saying we're sorry that we did that.
They admitted to doctoring
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Next level.
So now they're saying
Who's this, Kate Capshaw?
Kate Middleton. So now it's all these TikTok, armchair fucking, detective conspiracy people, which I'm actually a better. I love them.
You love when people are missing.
Love
You
it.
fucking love it.
That Malaysian airplane, give it to me all day long. I've got theories up the ass. That's where they might be, up the ass. But so they're saying like, hey, if they killed Lady Di, like where is she? Like there's conspiracy that they killed her, that she died during the operation. They did all, like it's so silly though, but like
I'm sorry. So what is it? What about the picture is where where are they finding the fake?
I'm not sure, but that's not a real picture. Like they took it out, and that's not like they took out her. Like
Okay.
that's a superimpose. Like that's not her. I
Okay.
guess I'm not sure where they did it, but it's not.
All right. Anyway.
So everyone's going crazy that this is not blah, blah, blah. So and then allegedly now yesterday, whatever time it is there, this morning I guess she was seen. TMZ of all things caught a video of her and Prince William at some like farmer's market, and they said, well, she didn't have a blowout and she didn't have this outfit on. I don't know if it's her or not, but she, I'm like, let's just give this woman. I kind of feel bad for her. If it was her, like just let her like
Live.
yeah, and let her. I mean, and there's another part too. It's like they all know what they're getting into, obviously. But if you just had an operation on your stomach too, like just she needs time to heal. And she even said, "I'm going in for this operation. I'm going to need a couple. I'll be out for Easter. I'll see you. Peace out. I'll see you for Easter. It's not Easter yet.
Yeah.
Give her fucking some time. Like,
Easter's what, middle of April or beginning of
think.
April?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure when that.
When is
I
Easter?
love Easter, but not so.
Yes.
Oh wait, so
Easter is on Sunday, March 31st, 2024.
It's
Oh.
in March?
I think it changes, right?
Goes with like
I think it's never
the
been in March.
moon. No, it goes with like the moon or the fucking something.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, my point. So I was thinking about this, about how the media and all that, everyone's going crazy, and so then Richard Simmons 2 days ago, or was yesterday or whatever, came out, and the headlines were that I sent it to myself because the headlines were. Sorry, I have it in here.
Okay.
The headlines were Richard Simmons that came on and said, "Hey everybody, I'm dying,"
I'm dying.
and that was it. And then they wrote, "And that was it," and left everybody, oh no, what happened? And then like left. And I was like, oh, that sucks. I love Richard Simmons. And now this morning,
No.
there's more to it.
There always is.
Now it says Richard Simmons apologizes for confusion caused by his message.
I
about
meant I'm dyeing
death.
my hair. I didn't let
He
me
said,
finish.
I'm not dying, and then I feel bad for him because this is the actual thing that he wrote. You guys, this is what he wrote. I have some news to tell you. Please don't be sad. I am ... dying. Oh, I can see your faces now. The truth is we are all dying. Every day we are getting closer to our death. Why am I telling you this? Because I want you to enjoy your life to the fullest every single day. Get up in the morning and look at the sky, count your blessings and enjoy. So that's what he wrote. But the media decides to write that he wrote he's dying.
Well, yeah, media and also anyone who just wants to click, get a click. Of course.
I mean, I know this isn't new,
But it's so annoying.
It's so fucking annoying.
Clickbaiting.
And this poor guy, who's maybe it's not even him, maybe he is.
It's a captor. Let's be real.
And I didn't know about this.
I didn't.
He's been missing?
What?
What?
I thought that's what the whole thing you were talking about.
No, I didn't know he was
He wasn't
missing.
seen or heard from for like 3 or 4 years, and like someone said that he was being like kept at home, and there was someone he had like a captor.
What?
You know
like-
about this.
You're looking at me like I.
Like Britney Spears?
We talked about it on this show like 100 times.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. I love him so much.
Let's see
Pretty
here.
great. And that message was way more on brand.
Missing Richard Simmons.
Yes.
Mr. Focus on sudden retirement from public life. Yeah, he
Oh.
retired out of nowhere and then like disappeared. And there was
Oh.
some kind of health issues, and then like he didn't come out of his house for like 3 years or
does
some
ring
shit.
Oh. Listen,
okay,
if
not
I
dying.
had
Now it's all the
money-
dying shit.
If I had money, I'd be like, you guys, I ain't coming out of the house for a little bit.
So last year was 2023, and there was a Reddit thing about Richard Simmons hasn't been seen in public since 2014. So almost 10 years of not being in
Wow.
public. So people were concerned that he was being held captive. I have a very, very famous Oscar winner being held captive on a movie set that I can't tell on the show, but I'll tell you this privately. You sort of know the story. You know the people involved anyway.
Okay, great.
But a super movie star was doing a film recently, and someone on the set kidnapped him and held him captive. And
What?
I'll tell you off. I'm sorry
Yeah.
to hint at it, but I can't. It's not my story to tell. Hopefully, it becomes an actual story at some point. This is like a year ago.
Wait, I think I came here before I went to my movie screening.
You did.
Oh
yeah,
Oh yeah.
you saw a
Michael
Keaton movie.
and it was Al Pacino, not
Kate Middleton.
not De Niro, and it was so fucking good.
What's it called?
It's called Knox Goes Away, and Michael Keaton plays
Like KNOX. Okay.
yeah, and it's he plays a hitman who finds out he has a rare form of dementia, and it's like at a rapid pace.
I want to change the name of the show to Rare Form Dementia. Yeah. Okay, and it was good. It's a drama,
so
or is it funny?
fucking good. And Al Pacino is brilliant.
Is
and
he?
And I got to meet Catherine O'Hara.
Oh yeah,
shit.
O'Hara
fuck
from
yeah.
Schitt's Creek.
I mean, I think of her from Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, which I just
You just
watched. She's
Oh,
so
she's
good.
fucking brilliant.
You-
I just
I
watched
thought
for the first
we were supposed
time.
to watch
I've seen
together.
it twice.
It's
Oh,
great,
we
isn't
were?
it?
Yeah, I
How
watched
great
it
is
twice.
it?
And I'll
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
Oh my god.
That's my
And
impression.
so afterwards, I
It's
walked up to
showtime.
him and I was just like, "Hey,"
To Keaton? Keatster? Uh-huh.
because my friend, it was a small little thing like afterwards, and I was like, "Oh my god," because he directed it. I think it was his first time directing, but he did a wonderful. I mean, it's so fucking good, and I was just like, "It's so good."
I'm a Michael Keaton fan.
Oh my god, me too.
Going back to Mr. Mom was the first time I ever saw him in something.
I never saw that movie.
Oh,
either.
it's him and Terry Garr, where he's like a stay-at-home dad.
Oh yeah.
God
Oh, it's
forbid.
so fucking
And
good.
I forgot that he was Batman. Like, I'm gonna have to. I know. But I think like back then
That's
I
like
wasn't
forgetting
really,
that Clint Eastwood did cowboy movies. Like he's known for Batman. He's fucking known for Batman.
How many did he do? That?
2. Well, actually, he's also in the new Spider-Man or Flash movie, the new Flash movie.
Oh, that's what it is. 'Cause
He does
they
a
were
cameo, and it's like a multiple universe where there's like 2 or 3 of the different Batmen in the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
So it references all the different timeline of Batman. But he's the best one.
So he
1989 Batman.
So he
I saw it in North Carolina, if you're wondering.
I think I can say this on the show. But the night of the Oscars, he came into the place I work at, just in with his tux on, just walking in, no reservation, just walk in, hey. And he's just so cool. And I didn't meet him then. And then he came in the next night. Hey, how's it going? And we're all just like, fuck, he's so fucking
pretty
cool.
great.
So
That's
cool.
pretty
He's
big,
so awesome.
Is
So
he as
then-
nice as he seems?
Oh my God. So I walked up
That's my
to
hope.
him.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I'm Heidi. I work blah, blah, blah. And I'm friends with blah, blah, blah. He produced, oh my God. Yeah. And I'm like, this movie was unlike anything I've ever seen. The directing was amazing. You were amazing. Al Pacino and a bathtub eating Chinese food is like and he's like, right? And I'm like, so good. And he's like, well, make sure you tell your friends. I'm like, oh, I will. And then he asked me where I was from. And I go, I'm from Wisconsin. He goes, good Midwestern girl. And I go, and where are you from? He's like, Pittsburgh. And then, but very much like his character in Beetlejuice, like his mannerisms and the way like he's
he's a very unique individual.
yeah, like the way like
Mannerisms. Yeah.
I can't describe like
I can't believe you didn't remember he was Batman. I can't get past this.
I guess I wasn't a big fan of Batman back like when was that, the 90s?
89.
Yeah, I
The
mean
first
I
Batman
was,
came out in 1989.
I don't know, I was
And then Batman Returns, where the Penguin was played by Danny DeVito.
I need to go back and watch all those because I wasn't a fan then. That wasn't my thing.
I mean, it's Michael Keaton as Batman and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. It's directed by Tim Burton, who did Beetlejuice.
I need to go watch them because I've seen
That's
them.
fucking
I just
great.
don't remember.
And the whole,
like,
I don't care, but you like this, the entire soundtrack.
oh, it's Prince.
Prince.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. I have to go watch. I just don't remember.
It's so
I
great.
was so young and I've done so many
Knox what?
drugs in between the whole.
Knox was?
Knox Goes Away.
Knox
It
Goes
is-
Away.
Please go see. It is so fucking good.
Can I suggest a movie to you? Mm-hmm. I want you to watch a movie on Netflix called Spaceman.
Is
You
it
watch
good?
Yes.
Is it sad?
Yes.
Okay, I'll watch it.
But not completely sad. It's a story. It's Adam Sandler, and it's not funny. It's not a comedy. Adam Sandler is a Czech astronaut who is being sent to Jupiter or to go around Jupiter. It's a solo mission. I'm not going to give away the whole plot, but he's a solo astronaut going to check out this like weird purple cloud field around Jupiter to figure out what this weird cloud is that people are seeing from space.
And then he meets some sort of.
You can see in the trailer on
Alien
Netflix,
or
but
something?
there's a enormous spider that shows up on his ship
Jesus Christ.
that starts talking to him.
And who's the voice? It's
Paul
Johnny Depp.
Dano, which
Oh,
is and
wow.
he's such a great actor, and
Yeah.
I think that's one of the big reasons why this movie works. But it's very, very good. Do you ever see Contact with Jodie Foster?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It feels like It feels like Contact meets that movie Moon. Do you remember Moon? with Sam Rockwell.
I don't think I
Oh,
saw
Moon
that.
is directed by Duncan Jones, who I believe is Bowie's son.
Huh.
I think David Bowie's son is a movie director,
Oh, I didn't know that.
but he did this movie called Moon, which is so fucking amazing.
I'll have to watch that.
It's Sam Rock, you know Sam Rockwell,
I
right?
love Sam Rockwell.
He's obviously on the moon, and like, if I remember right, he like runs into he sees another version of himself on the moon,
Oh wow.
and he's like, "What the fuck is going on here?" But it's a wild movie. But this movie,
Ooh.
Spaceman, feels like Contact meets Moon. It's very, very cool.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Highly recommend you check it out.
I think that he plays really great. Like in that Punch Drunk Love was one of my favorite films.
Oh, Sandler when he goes serious.
Yeah, he's so great.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Gems.
Uncut Gems.
She left the
Hated
theater
it.
for it.
I never saw it.
It's a very anxiety, very high octane, quick, fast, anxiety riddled movie. But it's good. It's good.
I Ubered home.
Yeah, she left.
Are you serious? It was that bad.
She's a
For
quitter.
me, yeah,
she's a quitter.
It was at the end of a work day at the market that I'd already like, and then I got in there and it was
Well, it's also just not your kind of movie.
so fast.
Oh
It's not
my
your kind of movie,
God.
but check out Spaceman. Loved it.
You know what I watched?
What?
Apples Never Fall.
I just saw an advertisement for that and I thought it looked good.
What's
yeah.
that?
Holy fucking
Wait, what's that?
shit. It's a series that's on Peacock. You can watch the whole
You
thing.
said P and cock.
That's such a good name.
7 episodes
I
with
just saw a
Annette
poster.
Benning
Yeah.
and Alison Brie and Sam,
I like Alison Brie.
the Australian actor from that really awesome movie. Remember the movie with a boat and Nicole Kidman and Sam? I forget his name. The Australian guy, and they were on
Kidman in a boat.
they were on the boat. They were the rich couple, and the guy from Titanic, the bald guy, the evil guy.
Zane? Billy Zane?
Billy Zane. He like is like, oh, I was on the boat and it crashed, and
Wait,
he
is this
comes
this
on board.
Triangle of Sadness? No, different.
Years ago. It was
Oh, I
one
remember
of
this.
her first films. So that's the guy from there. Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Apples
It's the
Never
same
Fall.
people that did Big Little Lies, which I liked the first. Yeah.
Tell me lies, tell me
But
big
this-
little lies.
Oof.
Tell me
laughed,
lies,
I
tell me,
cried,
tell me
all of it.
lies.
And I have my sister is
Oh,
hooked,
no,
hooked on it right now too.
Yeah, it looks, I just saw a poster and it looked
Tell me
intriguing.
lies. Tell me lies, tell me big
Sorry to interrupt you. Hello.
No, you guys keep going. I'm gonna keep saying.
Anyhow, I watched
Tell
that.
me lies.
I don't know
Always
that we have
told me
Peacock.
to keep me the
Peacock.
lies. We don't.
cock.
We don't have it.
It's
Um,
just get it on your.
Peacock.
It's like,
Don't tell us what to
$5 a
do.
month.
Don't tell us what to do.
In
Or you-
addition to all the other.
or you can use
extras.
mine.
I don't like
Just
being
use
told.
mine.
I don't like being told what to do. You don't know about the trauma bell.
The trauma bell.
This is called the trauma bell, and I gave it to Heidi. So there's times when I'm trying to like show her horrible videos or explain a horrible story, and she like, oh, I can't handle it. Oh, she gets all like sensitive about it.
Yeah.
So the trauma bell
Yeah.
is like this is to be used like truly when you're at your limit,
Uh-huh.
and you ring it, and then it's supposed to stop us from talking about it, but it
Supposed
doesn't
to.
work.
Do you want to know what that bell's actually from?
Didn't I steal this or something?
Do you want to know what that bell's actually from?
Sure.
I practiced, not taught, but at a huge yoga event for cancer, and everyone was given that bell. And at a certain time, we all rang that bell in the spirit of people that we know who had cancer.
That's beautiful, but why do I have this? I thought this.
Wow.
Because it was on that shelf and I just didn't.
So it
claim
works for a trauma bell.
exactly.
Wow.
That's like why it's very
Oh, perfect.
very apropos.
I named it the trauma bell.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that. Now has a even a darker backstory, but it's
Yeah,
also
wow.
kind of beautiful.
I rang it for living and dead.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Cancer. If you can't laugh about your cancer, what can you laugh about?
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
But
Your chemo? I don't know.
it's also funny.
Yeah. Also,
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
What else? Oh, want to hear something crazy?
Yeah?
And then wait, are we going to talk about the thing that? Let's talk about. So I have a note to talk about creamed foods. So let's talk about creamed foods.
Yeah, but you go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
please,
I
because
don't
let's get to
mind.
this. Because my thing is it's very braggadocious. I'm going to save it for the end.
Braggadocious, good one.
Thanks.
It's a really good word.
Great word. God.
So there
I know
were two
words.
stories that I actually found. But this one was after the one I sent you and is even better than that one. This was the headline. Married nurse, allegedly, which they always have to do that, I learned. Sneaked abortion
You learned because I told you this. We have to say allegedly for everything.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ow! My hip just dislocated. Go ahead.
Sneaked abortion pills inside body of pregnant girlfriend during sex.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Wait, say it over again, but say it again.
Married nurse allegedly sneaked abortion pills inside body of pregnant girlfriend during sex.
Is the nurse a man or a woman?
A man.
See, this is confusing because men should not be nurses.
I was wondering.
No, when you think nurse, do you think man and woman?
I do now because I'm very evolved.
Yeah, right.
Also, is sneaked the correct
Snuck, I thought, but I
grammatical
actually maybe
thing?
sneaked is correct.
No, if it-
Wait, so
Sneak
there's
snuck.
a male nurse was sneaking abortion pills
Yes.
inside of his girlfriend.
And get this. Coots, his last name's Coots. His name's David Coots of Gig Harbor,
Coots
Washington.
put stuff in his wife's coots?
Was arrested on March 11th and charged with second-degree assault. Coots, a married father of 5, awesome, was the primary care provider for the alleged victim, cool,
Who's the victim?
and is accused of persistently pursuing a romantic relationship with her before beginning an affair with her last year. So he was actually her primary...
Wait a minute.
Yes.
He was sneaking abortion
Hold
pills
on.
inside of his
this
wife?
is before.
I believe it was
no.
snucking.
No.
Snucked.
No, he's married with kids, and then they took in this person. He's the primary care provider of this girl.
It's kind of hot, actually.
How old is she? She's
I'm listening.
how old is she? Doesn't okay. Wait, she's young.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Where was I? What was I? Okay. Coots allegedly told the woman. Ew. That's real good. Oh my God. Coots allegedly told the woman that he would soon be getting a divorce. Of course,
This is the
that's
person.
what they all
This is the
say.
person he's caregiving to.
Yeah, this is the girl he's having the.
So when his wife's
He's
in the
having
other
an
room,
affair.
he's telling this person like, "Oh, she'll be gone soon."
In January, the woman learned that she was pregnant. When she told Coots, she alleged he seemed overly supportive. Okay. The woman told police she believes Coots tried to induce an abortion on at least two occasions, including one on January 26th, when he allegedly tried to force her to drink a coffee that she thinks was drugged, per the documents. The following day, the woman alleged that during sex, Coots was abnormally aggressive and engaged in sexual activities he has never done before,
Like pushing pills down a girl's throat.
which made her uncomfortable, per the documents. She also alleged that he tried to prevent her from going to the bathroom for a period of time and asked her to stay in her home that day. The charging documents allege that the woman went to the bathroom after Coots left. After using the bathroom, she discovered a pill on the toilet paper she used and later found a second pill in some kind of foil, according to the documents. When she confronted Coots about the pills, he initially refused to say anything. He later admitted that they were pills that caused miscarriages, and he had inserted 4 of them into her body during sex.
Into her body.
That's not how abortion pills work, right? You put them in the mouth, you put them right in the butt, or the vagine. If you're Irish, the babies are in the butt.
Then he tried to pay her off with a $2,000 payment, which she sent back in an attempt to stop her from going to the cops.
Wow, dude.
Oh my God.
Fucking smoked for the first time. That's insane. So he's putting them in her vagine? Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm really blown away by this. Is he in trouble?
Yep.
He's been arrested?
Yeah,
He's
been
assault.
arrested.
What is the assault
And
exactly?
rape alleged. Yeah.
Oh, so many things.
Is the girl underage?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say how old she is, but I
So
bet she is.
where
You
does
don't have to be
the
underage.
R word come from?
Bud, you don't have to be underage
yeah,
to
you
be
can-
raped.
Oh, but
Yeah.
that's something. It was consensual for her.
No, it doesn't.
I thought they had like a relationship.
Yeah, they had an affair, but then she said that he was like forcing himself on her,
Okay, I see.
like, aggressive and putting those things.
Which we're
inside of her.
against, for the record.
Depends
Three of
on-
us were in agreement that we're
Depends.
against that.
Yes. Yes.
Unified front.
But then, so as I was looking at the news, then there was another light thing that I want to just like a palate cleanser. So, supermarket worker caught ejaculating onto fresh produce.
So
This guy, it wasn't even like packaged stuff; it was fresh produce.
I have a friend that did this.
What?
You know him too.
Of course they do. What?
Someone we grew up with
Stop
would
it!
go to grocery stores and come on lettuce.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'll text you the name right.
This
Give your phone-
See,
give your phone.
this is why I don't
What the
eat
fuck?
lettuce. This is why I'm just
Wait,
gonna
but
eat
how did you
Funyuns
whip
all
it?
day. Just
Like,
kidding.
you-
And
Well,
where?
you,
So
you work it up. You
exposed.
work it up in your pants. You get it going, and right before you pop, you go over and pull it down and give
No,
it a little
you
shitty
do
shoot.
not.
That is untruth.
This says
Oh my fucking god.
he was arrested. Oh, this. I mean, this guy's a mess though.
There you go.
Well,
Look at that.
he-
Oh shit.
This was in Fort Collins,
No.
Colorado.
Yeah, that's him. Him.
Oh, I.
So
dear
this-
Lord.
Okay, what's the story, Heidi?
This guy's in Fort Collins, which I love. It's a great little town. He was arrested last month for allegedly masturbating outside coffee shops in view of employees and customers on 14 separate occasions.
I think
people
public
have their
masturbation should be okay.
What the fuck?
I think it should
You're
be okay.
joking.
No, it should be all right. It's a normal act. Are we allowed to breathe outside?
Oh my god.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
Completely. I think people should be allowed to do it. Women should be forced to do it, and men should be allowed.
You're kidding. Yeah, he's been doing it all over the place. He's been he got caught on the video.
Wait, he was caught 14 times?
So he
More-
did it more.
More than that, because then it was.
How do you get caught 14 times and not have any kind of repercussion? God bless America.
Look at this. I mean, it's all. Man delivering groceries caught masturbating on door camera. So this guy's
Same guy?
no different guy from last year.
I'm telling you.
A victim got more than groceries during a recent home delivery.
You guys are so lucky to know guys because we are so cool. We are so cool. I can't even believe it.
What is happening?
Cool shit.
How come what is?
I love it. I love it. I love us. Like, we know how to party. These are the people that you guys welcome us into your homes and like marry us.
That's like
And we're jerking off on lettuce and on
Question
fucking
it,
ring
like,
cams.
what's his face? What's the comic that got in trouble for?
Louis C.K.?
Yeah, I've always loved his stand up about that.
the best.
Like us women.
Oh, yeah.
Women have to go.
You're going on a date with a bear.
Exactly.
Like a bear. We can
have
kill you
yeah, we have
at
no
any
shot.
time we want.
Yeah, like
And you're just hoping that we don't decide one day to kill you.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot in
So just be careful. Yeah. You get nervous?
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
get-
listen, I'm not in a killing mood. You're safe. You're fine for at least another 10 or 15 minutes, depending on what you bring to the rest of the show.
Louis C.K. Where is he?
He's top of the world. He's fucking touring and doing great.
Is he doing? Is he
Yeah.
touring?
Yeah. That was always I mean, we talked about it ad nauseum when it was going down, but I kind of disagreed with the way he was treated a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a kink, like it's a pervy kink, but he always asks permission. Then the question becomes like, well, as asking permission itself a form of assault? But I don't
think
know.
so.
It's tough. It's tough.
And I think that everybody knew about it too. That like toured with him,
Like Sarah
people
Silverman.
that I knew.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Sarah Silverman had said like Louis has jerked off in front of her a ton of times. She loves it. She goes, he would always ask. I'd always say yes, and it was great. She goes, some people may not like it, and he shouldn't do it if someone says no. And it doesn't sound like he ever did, but I don't know. But like, she's like, I would watch it all the time.
Really?
Yeah. She goes, he would always ask. I'd say yes, and it was great.
Were they friends or
Yeah.
dating?
No, just
friends?
just friends. This is what friends do. I've been trying to tell everyone for years. Like, so many of my dude friends just will not let me jerk off in front of them. I'm like, bros, I'm trying to bond. Watch me.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it at my sister's wedding next month and see how it goes.
Hey guys.
Oh, it's funny.
Man, hey, do you think that sons and dads have the same kind of dicks, and do you think that moms and daughters have the same kind of boobs? Heidi,
I don't know about the dicks. I don't know.
I don't think you would, but do you think that? Because I look like my dad, and I look like my uncle and my grandfather. Do our dicks look the same? And I don't want to ask my dad, but what do you think?
I don't know.
I feel like I probably shouldn't have asked this. It's really brought the show to a halt, but I'm just trying to, just curious.
Did you ask your brother?
No, but we have different dads. So his probably has a mustache. Because my stepdad does. I don't know. His dick probably smokes.
I don't know. That's an interesting question.
I thought so, but maybe it wasn't good to bring here.
That's a good question, Dan.
Good.
I find myself like after asking that, I find myself just
Interesting.
thinking to myself like,
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
that's how I feel right now.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
So you're going on tour.
Going on tour the end of May.
And for how
so
long?
for like 7 or 8 weeks. It's a long one. So we're gonna need to bank a lot of shows starting immediately.
And
Because we end up never having enough.
Did I read right? Or did I see right? Is Dave back? Is he playing guitar?
That is not my place to say, but
Oh.
I will say this. I will say this because I'm been asking
Should
a
I-
lot.
I shouldn't have
No, you
asked
can
this.
ask all you want.
Okay.
I've been posting some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It's no secret now that Dave has been in the studio
Mm-hmm.
playing on new Jane's Addiction music.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
That's awesome.
things are going good.
Nice.
And that's what I'm going to say.
Awesome.
Will he be on tour?
Who knows?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe.
Surprise.
Maybe not.
That's awesome.
But I will say that it's a very good thing that he's in the studio making amazing music and people are getting along wonderfully. It's been, yeah.
That's awesome.
Before I went on the Porn for Pyros tour, I spent a week in the studio with Dave and Eric Avery, and Stephen Perkins came in a couple days. And then since I got home, back in the studio, and that's what I'll say. But things are going really, really good, and it's good to see him playing and playing really, really well.
I was telling, this. I think on the drive back from Chicago, we were talking about Dave, and I was just like, he's one of the best guitar players I've ever seen, and I don't know why.
I agree.
I don't know why. You know how they have like the top 10 best
Yes.
rock guitar players. I don't know why he's not in like the top 5, the top like.
I'm sorry.
I have issues like why is he not? Are people like fucking blind and deaf and dumb? Like
I've said for years that Dave is a highly underrated and tragically overlooked guitar player. I love Slash. I think he's great. He does cool stuff. But I think Dave writes some of the most unique guitar parts. He's an absolute shredder. When you listen to old Jane's Addiction songs or stuff he was doing with NHC, I've never really listened to his Chili Pepper stuff because I don't like that band, but I've heard that like his shit's great. There's nothing he can't do, and he has a very unique approach to playing guitar. But I'm with you. I think he's a tragically underrated guitar player. And the fact that he's not in the top 5, top 10, I mean, at least top 20, but like he doesn't even usually rank in the top 50, I feel like. And it's insanity.
It's funny. I was like, it was a while. I think it was a while ago, and it was a YouTube video, and it was like the top 20 rock guitar. I was like, oh, I was watching. I was like, wait, what is?
No shit.
Where's
Yeah, it's
Dave?
nuts. It's nuts.
There's this this dickhead's in there. Like, I'm like, well, what? Like,
There's a lot of people like, why is this person?
What?
This person?
What band is this guy
Right.
from? Like, who's
Right.
it? I'm like, what the hell?
And like maybe in my mind, Jane's is a bigger band than they actually are because I'm just so close to it. But I feel like
No,
they affected music a lot.
Of course.
Lollapalooza affected a lot of
course.
the entire music industry. So, and Dave Navarro it's a very known name. Although he's late, I feel like he's known for Ink Master a ton now. He was known for being Carmen Electra's husband for a long time, but truly, he's just one of the greatest guitar players walking the planet.
Really good.
And he's not lost a step, and I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah,
it's been awesome to see.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm excited. But going to Europe.
Where in Europe?
All over the damn place. Let's see.
That's fun.
It's like 20 something shows.
Oh,
but
and the Olympics are over in
who
Paris.
cares? Who cares?
No, I know it's
Yuck.
just
Yuck
make sure you're
Olympics.
not in Paris around that time.
I'm sorry, am I boring you?
No, I didn't even know I was.
Kidding.
No, it's because
We're going-
you know what? My what do you call not your nervous
Breasts.
system? Your
Respiratory?
no, like
Respiratory?
your when you have like a lot of ups and downs throughout the day. What is that? Your
General way of living? What the fuck are you talking about? You know, when your chest and you have ups and downs throughout the day, what is
that called?
what part of your body is that called?
Like your something system.
Nervous system?
No, not your. I don't think
Parasympathetic, sympathetic, respiratory,
it's
cardiovascular.
Your God damn
limbic?
it! It's like it controls like your
Metabolism?
No, there's another name for it. Maybe it is your nervous system.
reproductive?
But I thought there's another
Digestive?
name for it.
Reproductive.
My reproductive system
yeah.
is all over the place
Downs.
right now.
I'm pregnant, I'm not pregnant, I'm pregnant again.
All over the place right now. I've got abortion pills in me. I don't have them in me. I don't have.
They're in my butt, they're in my mouth, I don't know what's going on.
I think nervous system.
But I think because this morning and last night I'm all over the place. Like I'm stressed out.
This is not
It's your
a
nervous
last
system.
night, this morning kind of thing. This is your general life is you're all over the place. That is
but
how you
like,
live.
Like lately, it's been like
Okay.
I'm stressed because I've had this whole like insurance thing has happened.
Yep.
And it finally, I think I've been getting these calls since we started, so I think it's worked out. Like
I want to know
hope.
what the system is called though.
Regulatory?
Yes, your regulatory system.
Right.
And that affects like your. Thank you. Isn't that what it's called? Like right? And that affects like your like.
Curves?
That.
Your lambada?
I was hoping that would happen. Yes.
It affects your.
Human snake.
Carry on.
So
Carry on.
I will be in the UK. We're in London for quite a while.
Cheerio.
Okay, each place I'm going to say,
Yes.
you need to do an accent.
Excellent.
It has to be the same sentence we're going to repeat. So what sentence do you want to say? And we're going to do it in different tongues. Pleasure to be here, or like have a great day. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
Okay. Okay, we're going to do home sweet home. Then we go to Glasgow, Scotland.
Home sweet home.
Then we go back to Manchester.
Home sweet home. Wait, no, that's
The thing about Manchester is where Oasis is from.
home sweet home.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think that's a good.
Oh, this is okay. Then we go to Brussels, Belgium.
It's gonna get good.
I don't even know what this one sounds like.
Home sweet home.
You sound like a king. It sounds like your English one.
King Brussels.
Home sweet
I am
home.
the king of Brussels. Brussels Griffin.
Brussels Griffin.
Gryffindorf.
Oh my fucking
That's
god!
great.
All right, then we move on to.
The home sweet home is kind of bad because it's all one like.
Okay, that's okay.
Glad.
Glad to be there.
Okay,
Glad-
this is what we're gonna do. Each place you're gonna say, "I live in whatever it is."
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm born and raised in. Okay. London.
Born and raised in London.
Great. Glasgow. It's gonna be the exact same one.
Well, they're very close. One.
They're not at all. English and
used to-
Scottish are completely different
No,
accents.
but it used to be.
She's skipping. She's skipping.
Scotland. It used to be Scotland. Oh, born and raised in Glasgow.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
Glasgow.
All right.
Glasgow.
Then we'll skip Manchester. Belgium. Born and raised in Belgium.
Born and raised in Belgium.
Okay, great. Okay. Hamburg, Germany.
I'm born and raised in Germany. Fräulein. I am Fräulein, born and raised in Germany.
All right, we need to pause for a second. When I tell you that is leaps and bounds, like 100 miles ahead of the worst one you've ever done.
Better?
The worst. What you just did was the worst.
But in my ear, it sounds okay. Like
No,
right
it does-
now,
there's
like
no way.
Fräulein.
But the first part is like,
Born and raised.
here I am in Germany, born and raised in Germany. Like, that was so fucking atrocious.
But it got better as it went along.
I don't think that it did, because you had like a 2.5 minute pause before you said Fräulein for some reason.
Fräulein. Fräulein.
I think it's best if we just move along.
Okay.
Back to, is that German or is that English?
It's English.
A little bit of both. Okay.
It's my-
Then we go to Switzerland. I don't even know, but
it's-
try it. Born and raised in
I have
Switzerland.
to really get into the.
Yeah. Dig deep.
It's, they speak French. Ew.
They speak Swiss. They speak
but it's
Swiss.
like it's a mix of like French and
I don't think that it is.
German or
I
something.
don't think that it is. I don't think that it is.
Born and raised in Switzerland.
Wow.
Bonjour, born and raised in Switzerland. Yeah.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. No.
Wow. It's kind of
Oh.
Swiss is closer to German than it is. I knew that.
Welcome. Born and raised in Switzerland.
there we go.
It's
to
close.
India.
It's almost Dutch a little bit. A little Indian. If someone's born in the
Good,
Netherlands
born and raised
and
in
moves
Switzerland.
to India.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's,
well, that's what I was going. That's what I was going
Yeah.
for.
Austria is basically German. We'll skip that one.
Same.
Let's go to Tuscany, Italy.
Ah, buongiorno. Born and raised in Tuscany.
That's pretty good. Let's move on to Madrid, Spain.
Oh, bueno.
It's a very Spanish snort.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, no, that's Italy. ¿Cómo estás? Born and raised in mi casa. And
Born and raised in my house. Okay. Wow.
Madrid.
Wow.
España.
Okay.
España. There, it gets better as I go along.
It's
though.
really,
I
really
have
good.
to work on it.
That one, no.
España.
That one's really, really good. I'm with you on that one.
I have to get the eyebrow in too.
Let me guess. España?
España.
I like you're doing this.
España. And I forgot to say,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
¿Cómo estás? Born and raised.
What?
Wait,
Tuscany.
where are you going in Italy again?
Tuscany.
Tuscany.
Oh, thank you.
Make sure you get the dialect right.
¿Cómo estás? Born and raised in Tuscany, Italia.
You're looking at me like you're completely retarded. Holy shit. Okay. More Spain. Let's go back to the Netherlands.
Oh my god.
Italia. Tuscany. Patio. España, mi casa.
I'm sorry, where
We're in the Netherlands
are we
now.
now?
We're in the Netherlands.
Oh, my motherland.
Yes.
Welcome. Born and raised in the Netherlands, yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
I like that one.
Let's go to France, of course.
How do you say hi in French?
Bonjour.
You just said it.
Oh, I said it.
Bonjour.
Oh. Bonjour.
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 Yep. But it's like beau. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I don't know why
I'm
you're...
born and raised in France.
That was fucking perfect. Okay, this one is for... This is talking about the motherland. Now we're going to Ireland.
You are going to Ireland?
Oh, yeah.
When?
We'll be there June 28th.
Oh, the motherland. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you get to see Lee Walker.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he lives there anymore.
Oh, where does he live?
I don't know. I think I saw him in Australia. Anyway,
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, welcome. Good day to you. Wait, pardon me?
Are you Jewish? What is that? Good day to you. It's me, Mario. Heidi, that was fucking absolutely awful.
Oh my God.
You're a bad person for that.
Wait.
What were you trying to do?
I'm sweating so
You
hot
should be.
Here.
It's not hot in
I
here.
need the clown.
Yeah, get the clown arm.
Top of the morning to you.
No, it's
I was born and raised in Ireland. Ooh.
your first attempt was like,
I
whoa.
don't know what happened.
Fucking
Okay,
whoa.
it's okay,
Okay,
you're deep.
Netherlands again, Luxembourg, Belgium, Denmark.
Oh, welcome. I was born and raised in Denmark.
If you're interested in taking Heidi's masterclass in language dialects, you can go to HeidiVanAccent.com. She's booking up her summer. Holy shit. Sorry.
Free bells given.
Bell's palsy, maybe. Holy shit. Well, that was a real treat.
That was really nice.
I wasn't ready for the Ireland thing.
Give her a round of applause.
I've been working on it, though. I was working on
No,
it.
listen.
end of it is okay,
It
right?
shows. The work you put into your language dialects it really shows.
Thank you.
I think the listeners are going to be very impressed. If they're not impressed, I mean that's on them. But had a good time today. I think it's time to wrap this up. Good to hear from Gary. Good to hear about the creamed foods.
Yeah.
I have a friend that comes on produce. Used to when we were young. I hope he's still doing it.
Can you imagine?
You can't let go of. You wouldn't know. You're not gonna know. Who cares? Who cares? Do you know how much shit we've probably eaten in restaurants and people putting stuff in our food and hocking loogies and snot rockets into our burgers and pasta? Like, who cares? You
I'm
know?
shocked I'm not like 80 pounds because I like when I think of this, I get like, ugh.
Yeah. We've all eaten. We've all eaten
Like, it gets
chunky
me
ass
like a-
loogies.
Okay. Wrap it up.
We have. You have. I have. It's a part of life, and the fun part is we get to do it back to people. So hey, before we wrap up,
Yeah.
you work at a restaurant. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have this fucking service fee that's going around now?
It's been around forever.
No.
Forever, and I'll tell
How
you.
long has it been around? Because it's fucking
I'll tell
bullshit.
you. I'll tell you what you do.
Yeah.
It's been around, and there's been many articles, and there was a huge one in the LA Weekly about it, and then one in the whatever that little thing is. That the LA Weekly? No, what's the one that's
Whatever. Don't matter.
It's been around for 4 years now, and during the pandemic, they actually were going to take it off, and then they kept it on. You can ask to have it taken off, which sometimes I do.
I would
And
every time.
Here's the thing. When people say, when you ask, like, what's it for? Oh, it's for the insurance. Then ask, do you have insurance? Most of the time, people are like, no, just take it off. I went to have my nails done. This was like 2 years ago. It was on there. And I go, what's this fee for? And she's like, oh, it's the service fee. And I go, but what's it for? And she goes, it's for insurance. And she could barely speak English. And I said, do you have insurance? She goes, no. And she looked around. And I looked at her. I go, can you take it off? She said, yeah, I'll have her at the front. And I said, can I have your Venmo? She goes, yeah, but I'm not supposed to. And I said, just give it to me. And she did. I was like, I'd rather give you the $2. And so the other night, a guy was in there and he goes, this is bullshit. This is $22 because that was a big party. He's like, I want to give that to you. Now, what happens is that, yeah, I understand when it first started, it went into like the the kitchen staff, it's for the back of the house. But here's what, restaurant owners, pay your fucking kitchen staff
Here we go.
the amount of money that they deserve. And then you won't have to put a fucking restaurant fee on there.
We've been told it's a
what it
tax
is.
for livable wages for employees. It's like, well,
Pay them.
don't have me do that.
Yeah, but then they're like,
I'm
we're
already
going to have to
paying-
raise the price. But you already have raised the price. It makes no sense at all.
I would rather be put into the price of the food so I know, so I'm not surprised.
Yes.
I've noticed this recently, and people coming home with a receipt and being like, "What the fuck is this?" I would absolutely refuse to pay it. I was like, I'm not going to pay your employees a better livable wage. That is your issue.
Yeah.
I will tip the people I'll tip well, but I'm not gonna like an extra fee that doesn't actually end up going to them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I actually
not.
have something that
Oh, I'm so angry about it.
I don't think they can say on air.
Yeah,
without
don't
getting in
then,
trouble. But it's a very, I don't like it. And there was a guy who wrote an article about it. It was John and Vinny's
Is this recent? Is this what
recently.
you're talking about? Maybe.
Wolf Mother, John and Vinny's, like all these places have it on there, and every time you ask, it's a different response. But the city,
What, as to what it is?
yeah,
fuck that.
Like the city was supposed to take it off right when in 2020 it was supposed to go off. I forget why it was put on the first place. It was stupid.
Well, if it was to
was a
support staff
pandemic,
through a
right?
pandemic, I like also just allow me to decide that.
Yeah.
Maybe just let me, because
it
I think
wasn't.
most people were tipping more during the pandemic anyway.
But it wasn't. It wasn't because everything was closed down. So it wasn't. It was on before that, and nobody noticed it.
Yeah, I'm not paying. I'm not. I would. I mean, maybe my approach would have been too aggressive, but I would say to a server, say, listen, this needs to come off,
Yeah.
or I'm just not tipping you.
Yeah, and
like
it's
I'd
not
rather
a big
tip you.
deal.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal if you're listening and you live in where they have it.
Is this just
ask your
California, or is
server.
this
I think it's just
around the
here
country?
in New York.
I read an article
Oh.
that because I went out to dinner last night at
Yeah.
a very good but pretentiously priced place to begin with. They put an 18% service charge on it. 18 fucking percent. And my friend and I were like, "What the fuck do we do?" So I had to Google, and the first article I read was from Minnesota, and so yeah, I think it's kind
And
of
did you ask
There's
them
a
to
push.
take it off?
no, we didn't know what the fuck to do, so we tipped just an extra, basically 7% on the bill.
So wait,
Because
was
we
it
didn't
was
know.
it their John and Vinny's they actually have the tip is actually already in it. So
It's
they're
just-
18%.
I will show you the
Well, that
receipt.
happens
after
for
the
big
show.
parties, which
I'll
is-
show you the receipt after the show, and you can determine what you
Okay.
think it was. And we were too embarrassed to ask.
I hope you didn't tip on top of that.
7%.
They did.
Because
Okay.
so I'm a 22 to 25% tipper.
Yeah.
So 18% is usually too low, especially for the service we got last night.
Yeah.
Too low. But I'm not tipping an extra 25% on top of that fucking.
Because
Yeah,
you
so
can't
I
pay
think
your
that
staff.
that-
It's not a cheap bill to
I think
begin
that
with.
that was actually one of those places like John and Vinny's where the tip is already included.
I'll show you.
And Sugarfish has the same thing too, where the 18% is already in it.
Sugarfish is
And
a
then-
sushi chain in California. if you
Yeah,
don't know.
and then you can add on to it.
I'll show you. You let me know.
Yeah, but then there's an
were
actual
fucking
the
pissed.
service fee, like the restaurant fee. It says it's usually I think it's 7% or 5%. It shouldn't be 18%.
So basically, we're fighting it. We're fighting
holy
it.
shit.
We can get it taken off.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
would
listening,
for
get that shit
sure.
taken
Just
off.
even
Yeah, just ask for it off because it's usually it's for the back of the house, and some places it's to tip the back of the house.
I'm now regretting that I didn't even just ask the question. My
Yeah, I
main concern is that either they pool their tips or my waiter got the money that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Did you
always my main concern.
call and ask what's
I could
this
do
18%?
I
Yeah,
could call back. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
you,
now.
You can
I
take it
would
off.
do
You can
that.
take it off in post, right?
yeah.
I have a question for you. If I got charged double for a meal a year and a half ago
boy.
in Massachusetts, can I get it taken off a year and a half later?
And
Is
it
that
wasn't
is that
cheap.
really way too much to ask?
Yes.
Should I eat the
They
100 and
closed
whatever
their
bucks?
books.
Holy shit.
I got charged twice, like one day and then the next day.
They've closed their books.
I don't know. You could say, hey, I travel. We were on tour and I was doing my books. I just noticed this just to
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right.
Because I'd be pissed. I'd be fuming about that.
I've been
too.
fuming about it for a year, and I keep forgetting to take care of it.
Oh no.
That's how I operate.
Anyhow,
Anyway, it's good to be here. Heidi, good to see you. Nicholas, thank you for your assistance.
Good to be here.
Love.
Lovely.
Mikasa familia.
Mikasa familia.
I grew up in Mikasa, is what you said, which is I grew up in my house, which is hilarious. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week with an all new episode.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.